How's it? Today's Saturday, April 29th. Happy birthday, Chris. I You probably watch this at some point. Don't know when, but hope you have a good one. Hope you guys enjoy Koiso. But I miss you a lot. I love you. Yeah, today is just front squats, sumo deadlifts, and some bench presses. So, given how the week was going, I did a lot of volume on Monday, some amount of volume on Wednesday, if you want to count 13 singles as volume yesterday, then I did some volume yesterday too. Today was a little bit different than that. Basically, work up to a top single for the front squat, deadlift, and the bench press. It's just 140 here. That was actually a solid rep. Very clean. Watch how fast this 145 moves. Pretty happy with that. And then I went to 147. I thought I was going to be able to do this, but I do not. Yeah, you can see like I got to a sticking point and then I went back down. But that's it for the front squats actually. So I'm not sure what the reasoning is, but Steve mentioned to have just one top set, one single basically, for the front squat, and then for deadlifts we're gonna go for a top single and 75% of that for three threes. So if you know anything about kind of percentages, going for a top single and then going down 25% is a ton, especially for triples. I would say that I could probably go down 10% and still do triples. Um, Might be a little bit challenging, but 10 to 15% is about that kind of threshold. For 75% down today, my goal for deadlifts was hit something around 200. That was the best I've deadlifted ever. That was 2 weeks ago. It's like 1 week before the meet. So I don't know. A lot of people that day when I was here were saying that I probably could have done 205, maybe more than that, maybe like 207. But I didn't want to try it. It wasn't worth it. And if I made it, yeah, cool. But if I miss it and or get hurt or something else, that's just kind of upsetting, and it wouldn't help my meet prep itself. So here's 170. This move's actually okay. And then I go to 190 here. 190 ends up being the set that I actually would count. And I was saying that was pretty hard. I said F me, but it's more vulgar. More vulgarly? I don't know, is that a word? And then I went to 201 here, and I just could not do it. I talked with Keith, and 201, he was like, yeah, you want to try 201? That 201 would be a PR, right? So that was what I was trying to do. And then he was like, as far as like the way 190 went, once I broke the ground, it kind of kept on moving. So that was indication enough for me to go to 200. And I do think that I could have done it, but my back was so bent. And when I dropped the weight, that hurt so much. I feel fine now. It's really late right now, but I feel fine now after work and whatnot. So it is what it is. And then I did my downsets here. 75% of 190 is 142 and a half. So I rounded to 143. If you're thinking in pounds, 190 is 418. 201 is 442. That's what I missed. And then 143 is 315-ish. All these are ishes. But yeah, 143 for 3 threes is so easy. I probably could have done one set of 10 if I needed to. After that, I went into my bench press. Because my back was a little bit tight, a little bit sore, a little bit pain when I was twisting and when I bent over. I didn't want to push super hard on the bench press, so I ended up actually aiming for a top set of one at 245. And my goal was just to make sure that I wouldn't hurt myself. With my adductor being an issue, for a couple weeks here, and my lower back might potentially be an issue tomorrow, at least. I didn't want to risk anything. It's not worth it. So I ended up going, yeah, for 245 for a single. I asked Keith to help me out with that. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to do a pause rep or a touch and go. Lately, my top sets have been touch and goes, which are definitely not as prestigious, and they're in, any powerlifting federation. You're going to need to do a pause at some point. So if I'm trying to do a super total someday, then I need to practice pauses more. It's not the reason why I ended up pausing this weight. I told him, I was like, I don't know which one I'm going to do. I'll do whichever one feels comfortable. My hips do come up a little bit, but I think my butt actually stays on the bench the whole time. I moved pretty well. And then 75% of that is like 183, I think. So I rounded it up to 185. Did one set of 3 and actually did one set of 6. Similarly, from the deadlift, I probably could have done one set of 10. I know I can do one set of 10 at 185. Not a big deal. So, yeah. After that, I did some back extensions. No weight today. I think I'm going to keep the weight just on the Wednesdays. Also, my back was still a little bit angry at me, so I wasn't trying to push any further into that. But yeah, that was it for today. I don't know what's happening next week, but we'll see. I'm pretty excited for that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Shoots.